Hi, welcome to the second in my series of quick and easy batch making. This is a series, if you haven't seen the first one, it's on my channel. It's just a little 7-day series filmed back to back, showing easy and simple batch making cards. The purpose of this is that I'm doing a project, I'm doing an event for Stampin' Up's Christmas Cheer, which aims to make 20,000 cards over a weekend in the beginning of December. And my event is a speed challenge event, so I need batch making cards that are really, really easy to put together because some of the participants are not crafters and we want to make as many cards as we possibly can. And I also want something that's really simple for me to get the kits together for the participants. So I'm not sort of running things through big shots for hours, and I'm not doing anything too intricate, but still want them to be nice cards that people would want to buy. So this is today's. Yesterday's, if you missed it, was this self-stamped DSP card. And what we're doing every day is I'm showing you the card that I did as my prototype, and then we're making one together. I made a mistake on that, so I made another one. Making one together in maybe just slightly different shades or whatever, just to mix it up a little bit. And then at the end of the 7 days, there'll be 14 cards, and they'll go into a box, and they'll be given to somebody at random who joins in with choosing their favourite card. And that'll be done on all over my social media. So watch out for that on Instagram, Twitter, even on Snapchat, on Facebook, my blog, everywhere. So yeah, so watch out for that. So today's card is this one using a tag. Really, really simple card to make. So all we need is, for this one I'm going to do it slightly differently. I'm going to use an Emerald Envy base like I did for this one. But I'm going to do the tag in Emerald Envy this time, and I'm going to stamp in Emerald Envy. This one was stamped in Real Red and the tag was in Real Red. I'm going to use a DSP from the same stack, which is the Merry Patterns DSP. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment on white exactly the same, the Merry Christmas. And I'm going to use the Merry Christmas from the Merry Mistletoe set, which I had in my hand just 1 second ago and has obviously now disappeared. Oh, it's right in front of me. Yeah, so I'm using this Merry Mistletoe set, and I'm using a DSP from the Merry Patterns set. Some of that is here. So if you're batch making, obviously I think you get 4 of each. 4 of each, I think. Of each pattern, of each 2-sided pattern. So obviously I'm doing 4x4 cards, so you could cut this down to 3 inches. Mine's 3 3/4, mine's 3 3/4, but you could cut it down to 3 and just give yourself a bigger border and get 4 out of each sheet. Or you could just use this DSP as your sort of background. So just cut 2, I think you'd get 2 out of each. No, you wouldn't, you get 1 out of each. Yeah, probably cut it down to 3, so you get 3 out of each. I might modify that a little bit. So ways to get, if you wanted every single one to have exactly the same pattern, ways to do that are to go into a share with somebody and buy lots of packs anyway, or do variations on a theme as I am here. So for this one, as you can see, I've already started and I've cut my Merry Christmas out. I've stamped it in Emerald Envy and I've cut it out of Whisper White. I've used this pattern for my card layer, and I've put the Emerald Envy card for the bottom of my tag. Now all I need to do, all these are, this is 2 inches wide by 4 inches. And then the little top layer for this one is just under, obviously, just making it a tiny bit smaller and a tiny bit smaller again. So you can use your imagination for that. It depended very much on the size of the stamp. And then I just used my scallop tag topper punch and punch the tag. Great little punch this is. So versatile, lots of uses for it. My Stampin' Up line, and Melvin, she does some great things with the tag topper punch. Right, so I'm just going to use a bit of Tombow. So for my participants in my challenge, all these parts would come separately, so they'd have to stick on the these bits of the label and fix that together. And then they'd have to stick a couple of dimensionals onto the back. We're not going to overdo it with dimensionals because obviously we want to be making them cost effective as well. We don't want them to be costing a fortune. And then the card is 4x4. All cards in this series are 4x4. So that's just an 8x4 piece of Emerald Envy cardstock scored down the middle. And then this layer is 3 3/4. But as I said, if you were to make this smaller and take it down to 3, then you'll get 4 out of a pack. So that's what I'd do for the final version. Just so that I'm not, or I could even make the cards 3x3 instead of 4x4. And then just take the back off this and position it. You might want to try, that one went slightly over the edge. You might want to try and get it more flush so that it fits into the envelope better. These all will come with envelopes for the giveaway in the box. I'll also show you how to make the box that I'm going to put them in, which I haven't done yet obviously because I haven't got that far. And yeah, so that's the second take on that version of the card. Okay. So, tomorrow, like I said, we're going to be making this one, which is a little bit different, less traditional, and yeah, this is using like a fairy light stamp and a bulb, and yeah, it's just a little bit different, using some brighter colours. So join me for that tomorrow. Remember, all measurements and stamp shoes and things like that are all on my blog. I don't sell Stampin' Up products, but if you did want to buy anything that I've used, I can point you in the direction of a Stampin' Up demonstrator who actually sells stuff. I just demonstrate. Okay, so thanks for joining, and hope you pop back again tomorrow for card number 3, sorry. Thank you, bye bye.